What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and listen, we're still on the opposite side of the city, but just in a different direction this time. That's crazy. I love how that always seems to be the case. We're going to Let's Build a Shopping Mall in Minecraft. This is episode number 9, and we're live, and we're going to be there in a sec. Give me, like, 3 business days, at least. Hello, Chase. Now, granted, 3 business days could technically be 1 business day, because that's how companies tend to logic anything. Make sure the Discord people know they must join. If nothing true, is W? I haven't seen it yet. Also, why are you actually here on time, XD? Hello, Val. So I have no idea what I want to do. I just started this because I was like, yeah, it's been the longest out of the city things that I shopping mall. Also, actually, I'm not going to say that yet. I'll wait later to say that. Do I want to wait later to say that? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Okay, let me see. It is the same. Oh, but, like, how does that work? Hold on. Wait, this is the wall. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, not happening. Okay, let me just measure it this way. Wait, what is this? 962 to 991. So that's just less than 30 of a difference. Oh, I'm not gonna PS Party on stream again. I think I talked to you about that. So it would be 4-7. Yesterday about the whole... Oh, so I have that lined up. That would have been nice to know. But here we are. Anyway, hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am for the most part. So this will be 11:31, I think. Oh, I thought it was gonna be 4:31. I was gonna be like really amused by that, but no, it's not. It's 4:32. Hello, T-Jack. I'm not seeing anything. I need a Batman show movie. That'd be actually pretty cool. Hello, Gaming Pro. I guess since we have some people, I'm gonna say I'm very excited about tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video is gonna be very epic. I'll just say that. And then I'm hoping not next week. Wait. So probably actually the week of my birthday, or the first week of June, end of May, that week. Hopefully that will have another awesome video, which actually is gonna be, I think, one of the most revolutionary videos I've made in a while. Which isn't saying a ton, because I don't do a lot interesting on this channel. But, yeah, it's gonna be cool, and I'm very excited for it, because I've been working on it for over a month, and it's kind of ridiculous. But despite any of that, yeah, it's gonna be cool, and it's hopefully gonna be epic, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. If none of that happens, oh well. Now, I'm feeling an arch on this. Does that seem fair? Like, can I... God dang it, I have a stupid... Frick. I have a pimple and I've popped it like 3 times today. I'm like, how does this happen? It's frickin' annoying. Anyway, on a more important basis, chicken butt. I can't agree with that, unfortunately. That's like a very sensitive topic for not legal reasons, but in general, I'm joking. As if I'd care enough. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it should be like that. I think that's how that would work, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. Hello, Neeks, not much is up. What about you? Who, do you seem fair? No, I'm never fair. I don't even know what that means. Like, I don't know what... I just don't know anymore, to be honest. Chicken mom. Okay. I guess chickens do have families too. Can't deny it. I'm fine. That's better than bad. Not gonna say it's good. I was gonna say it's been quite the crazy day, but then that'd be lying, because literally nothing has happened today. It's been one of those types of days where it's like, you know, just nothing. Just emptiness. Means headphones. Headphone user warning. Not actually, I'm not gonna scream into the mic. Even if I was gonna, like, you know, loudly make some sort of noise into the mic. I wouldn't warn, I would just do. Chicken lives do matter. I love chickens. Actually, they're better as food, but you know, I've seen fun fact in frick. I don't know where. Wait, hold on. No, I'll get there. And hold on. Let me just do this math real quick. 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 3. Then why did that not work over here? Never mind. It's not important. In oh my god, I can't think. Wait, what was it? Oh my god. In Grand Turk, they have chickens just roaming. Chickens and I think dogs was the other one. Or that might have been somewhere else. No, I feel like that was like this Bahamas. No, what's the Nassau. I feel like Nassau was the one with the dogs. But Grand Turk had just like chickens roaming. There was a whole like family of chickens. It was so cute. I got a picture of one of the chickens. You're allowed to scream. Yeah, no, I can't do that. I don't want to like, you know. It's a household full of people. That's all I'm going to say. Like, you know, I don't think they would enjoy me doing that. Hold on, let me see if this math will work. I think it's 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 3 if I understood it right. And that does work. Cool. So I got the math down. That's step 1 of however many steps. Banana Ocean Roller. Doing it so nice. Cool. Thank you, Neeks. I appreciate that. Yeah, some of these projects are crazy. This one is one of the harder ones. Like, this and Hockey Stadium are really difficult, and not for the reason that they should be, because it's like, you know, maybe they're difficult because of, like, you know, generally trying to make those curves and stuff is a little challenging. But that's not even my problem. My problem with them is just, like, figuring out what I want to do with it. Because I have a lot of different, like, you know, possibilities that I could go with. And it's just picking the right one has been a real big challenge for me. If you're in Bahamas. I've been there, I don't know. But I had to point it out because Gaming Pros comment, and I don't know, I was thinking of chickens. You got a problem with that, Val? It was a nice area, too. I don't know, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna come visit you then. Gonna knock on your door and, I don't know what I'm gonna do after that, but I'm gonna knock on your door. Chicken balls. That's crazy. Oh, I thought it was gonna be oak, but it's mangrove. Mangrove and oak are like the same thing. Just if you don't think about it too hard. I have so much room, and I don't know what to do with any of it. We're gonna go to work gone wrong. Ayo. Gonna ball you. I don't know if that works. Chicken dog? No. My door! Okay, anyway. Let me see how high it should be. Because if they're different, I'm just gonna say whatever I think seems logical. That's 2.5 above. Make sure. Okay, yeah. Say this one's also 2.5 above. Because if it is, then that'll be a good baseline, I suppose. Probably is. Okay, yeah, it is. Cool. Thanks, Val. Now I know your IP. Ballering people is not okay. It's a crime. My glass! It's only funny with concrete powder, especially when it's falling to its demise. Grammar is hard. Val, that's about an accurate response to what Moby said. You're literally always on that world. You're on that world more than I'm on LN2, and I'm on LN2 an unhealthy amount. Like, if I'm not streaming and if I'm online on Minecraft, I'm in the LN2 world. Except for earlier today, I was in a different world. But that world won't be very long of me being in it. I'm gonna slap you with a slap sign. Let me see if these are also the same height. I don't think they are. Yeah, that one's way shorter over there. Okay. So that gives me some options because I can do whatever I want. Oh yeah, I hate that emoji thing. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't hate it, I just find it stupid. Which I know are kind of like the same thing, but nobody cares. Because it gets in the way whenever I'm trying to read chat and it's cringe and stupid. Moby, you have about negative room to talk. Sure, XD. If you're online, I'll be online because there's not a hockey game today. So I have no excuse to not be online. But if you're online, and yes, I'm putting this on you, cry about it. This might not be the... Well, that's not exactly what I was thinking, but... I don't dislike where it's going, but I dislike how it looks. I think it should be taller and more arced. I don't really know. I'm gonna go 2, 2. Let's just, like, play with this and not be concerned about sizing for a quick second here. 1, 1, 2, 2. This is gonna be tall. I don't want it to be... I think I can go, like, 1 or 2 blocks taller than that. Now that's a little bit... I think I just gotta remove this 1 on either side because that's annoying me. Oh, but then I have... Okay, I'll make that... Wait, no, I'll make this one a 3 then, so it gives me the same math. 2, 3, like that. It still looks a little strange. I feel like it almost needs to go out and then in. That's what I think my problem is with this. Yo, it's Tyler. God, you have not been here in a while. Sorry, I was not looking at chat. This is a shopping mall. This is me trying to make an entrance for it. Whichever you want to do, XD. Yeah, but, okay. But sometimes you still don't answer. Also, yeah. I feel like you... Well, maybe you did have your mod last time. I wiped literally every mod at one point. Stop making useless rooms. You're useless, gone. Corn is a random guy in the internet. That's crazy. What, Gaming Pro? Ouch. Ouchies. Okay, is it... Maybe this needs to be out. Like, even just like that. Like, just that little bit. Push everything out a block. Is this gonna work? No. Am I gonna still try it? Absolutely. Oh, okay, bye. Hello, Ralph. Also, I know I didn't, like, say hi or acknowledge your presence at all. I was too busy existing. Okay, that... Am I gonna say it's better? No. Am I gonna say it's worse? Also no, because I haven't tested both sides, so... You know. It's always something. Can I break blocks without exploding? Now that looks like a freaking head. Like, you got the ears and everything. God dang it, man. Will Cool Crotch? What? Huh? Unless they were like 5 minutes on leaves. That's true, Gone. Also, you haven't been on a stream in a while. Where the frick have you been? Actually, I don't need an answer to that question. I just really wanted to point the fact out that you haven't been here in a good minute. Granted, neither had Tyler until he vanished off into the abyss, like Tyler typically does. I'd build Batum without a texture pack. I think building with texture packs are cringe. ignoring the fact, ignoring the fact that the world I'm in right now has a texture pack on. But look, this was like, 12-year-old me was like, yeah, this is a cool idea. Wasn't 12 when I start. Was I? I actually might have been. I don't know. I don't know how old I was when I started this, but I might not have been 12. Okay, let me try to divide this better. You don't want to know trust, fair enough. Maybe Ralph, although I'd rather wait for the actual movie to release to do that. Because it just makes more sense. Bill Badham. Yes, but I'm saying the whole texture pack ordeal. I don't care about the game itself. I'm gonna bring all these up and see if this looks stupider. It probably will, which is why I'm gonna try it anyway. Actually, if I can get the polished diorite slabs in the right spots, I think it'll look good. So I'll keep it consistent. I'll do every, I guess, 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. It's actually there, which is a little bit annoying, but I can live with. Well, no, that actually kind of does work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, again? This is just my fortune, isn't it? I also think these should be upward facing, only because of the positioning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. That doesn't look as bad as it should. You should play some Minecraft. Hold on, let me see how I did the other ones, because I don't know how I want to, if I want to fill the glass in fully, or if I want to do the pillar quartz in back there. I think the pillar quartz would be more logical. Oh, I did all glass. Okay, interesting. Well, that makes it easier for me to actually fill it, which is good, which is also probably why I did it, because, you know, it's not going to necessarily look a ton worse this way. I think it'll actually make things logic a little better with spacing and stuff, but, you know, I think, I don't know what I was gonna say. I just lost my train of thought. It just like left as quickly as it came upon me. But okay, double the pain, I guess. I mean, it is kind of pain. Well, it's not glass pane, so I can't make that joke. But do what? I don't know, man. Build something. Build a game that isn't FNAF, because FNAF's too easy. That's why I build LN2. But god, LN2 is taking so much of my time. I wonder, like, right, if I never started LN2, what would I be doing in my free time? Because LN2 takes up pretty much all of my free time that I'm not watching hockey. Okay, yeah, I'm okay with how this is going. Now I probably do want to write Bloxville Mall on at least the end, too, and do something maybe logo-wise with the middle one. I think that'd be kind of cool. You're yellow. Might use smooth quartz because in-game it's slightly yellow. How does that make any sense, Val? If it's slightly yellow in-game, you wouldn't use smooth quartz, right? Or am I misinterpreting this? Wait, hold on. What did I screw up? Oh, I didn't screw up anything. I'm just stupid. No, but either way, like, what? That still doesn't make any sense. Val, are you okay, man? You having problems? Okay, that should be stone, right? Because that is lower. Is that actually supposed to be that way? Okay, it is. Smooth sandstone is literally the ugliest block in the game, Moby. And it's not even really a competition. Gonna ignore that block I just missed. You don't make sense? Okay, buddy. I play Rec Room, but only rarely. Is there abandoned parts in the mall? Not at the moment, although maybe I should add at least one. Making back in Minecraft is not impossible. I'm I'm not gonna make a comment on the prototype thing for a lot of reasons, but one of them is I've already made prototype, and I don't want to make prototype again because that was the worst experience I've ever had making a Hello Neighbor build. Not for the reason you'd think. I didn't hate building it in general, just the way that I had to, like, confirm is really stupid. Although, if I remake it, I'm just, like, ignore everything, basically. If I remake it, it happens. If I don't remake it, it doesn't happen. But, yeah, don't pressure it. Because there's really nothing happening. Prototype's dumb, anyway. In general, it's dumb. Val, I can tell you're not fully developed. So my phone can take the serial number of the headset. We can't actually connect the headset. Yup, perfect. I mean, hey, if I was an Oculus 2, I'd have those moments. Not that I am an Oculus, but I mean, you know, hypothetically, if I was one. Also, what is any of the? Just why? You know what? We need to start asking the real questions. Just why? Why what? Not sure, but why? Also, let me see what I did with this one. Did I just bring the light gray across, or did I just ignore? Okay, I just made the glass overtake it. That's not gonna work. Well, no, that's good. No. Well, maybe. Oh no, yeah, that'll work fine. Well, I have to like count to 5 first. 3 like that. Hello, Anmar. Who's Oculus? And also, why'd you just spell that bad? I sure a game to build. I don't know. I don't have any good ideas. Portal 2, but that's not gonna be any better to build. We're gonna have 69. Good question. I never made a tutorial on that old one. Never will because, well, it sucks and it's old. But the Let's Build I don't think is too hard to follow. At least, I don't know. You should ask Gomga because I feel like Gomga was the one that... Gomga, did you follow it for Revived? You did, right? Because I know I didn't. Or no, maybe I followed the second part. I don't know, man. Also, I don't even know what world that prototype was in. No, I guess I do know, but I don't at the same time because I feel like it isn't in that world because no, maybe it is. Maybe I'm going through an existential crisis. You never know. Anyway, yeah, it'll happen. Remake prototype, if I make it, likely will be member tutorial only because I skipped it on the order, which I know is dumb, but honestly, oh well, I don't care anymore. With the Hello Neighbor tutorials, I've hit the point where it's like, whatever, man. Do I have a Lego store marked out? Because I don't remember. Okay, yeah, I do. There, right. I should have known that I did, because I made the sick window designs. Even though they suck, but they're shaped like Lego bricks, so I love them. It's usually how that works. Follow what? The, prototype. Let's build. Mercy store? That, you didn't even spell my name right. How do you not spell my name right? Merch store? Okay, do I want an outlet over here, or do I want something else? I do movie theater, but movie theater will likely get its own sub-series. There's gonna be probably a lot of sub-series involving this. Because I think that's really nice, right? We already have 60 city episodes, so if I can split that up as much as possible and get as many different series out of it, why not? Although that'll probably be a shorter one than the 2 that we're currently on. Although it might be longer than Futuristic Temple. Because Futuristic Temple was, what, 6 episodes? An abandoned store to fit in. That's true. But I don't want another entrance out here. That's where I'm, like, thinking. I mean, I have a little bit of room to box that off and maybe make this abandoned, or one of these two. Maybe I make this side abandoned. But I gotta have it that it once was something. But what would that be? I could do a DSW. As an outlet, I mean, not for the other thing. I could do like a Dick's or something, too. They both would work. Or I could have more than 2 outlets. Because I still have the entire back that I have yet to touch. So, like, you know, I've got a little bit of space. Bit of museum? Maybe. Museum's not terrible to build. Yes, indeed, Neeks. I challenge most of you though to like honestly, I don't care if you make my Hello Neighbor builds because obviously you know that's the point of them. But I'd like to see you guys make some of your own, and even heck, if anyone has Discord, if they want to like post them in the Discord, I think that'd be cool. Some people have been Val and Moby, but you know that wasn't a negative under my breath cough, by the way. Just figured I'd throw that out there to Val and Moby. I don't, you know, I don't think down of those builds. I just, you know. Minecraft thing is an Easter egg. Maybe, actually. That'd be kind of cool. I should do that in the abandoned thing. I still have these to worry about on, I think, all of them. Well, actually, I think I just brought in the walls like this, and that does justice to it, so. Say backpack? Backpack! You should actually, no, wait, Ralph, you should make Amanda the Adventurer. That's a pretty easy game to make. And also cool. Okay, I guess I am feeling an outlet over here. I just gotta bring this out. Man, I gotta like do more with this though because, you know, it's a little bland. I mean, like I'll add probably benches and stuff in the middle. Oh my god, is this long? Hey Gamga, wouldn't you say that my golden corral would be as long as this? Nobody might get it. Well, some people might, but Gamga will. Come on, Commander. Yes, sirree. Hold on, I want to look at something here. Okay, I'm done looking at something here. You should make a series, yeah, that'd be cool. Cause I haven't looked, but I haven't seen anybody do it, so you know that'd be cool. Oh my god, yeah, that's like a crime most of the time for me. Is Gamga just not here, bruh? Gamga, you can't do this. See you later, Ralph. You think Golden Corral is bigger? Okay, there you are. Yeah, I know, I'd agree. How long is this thing, actually? I'm kind of curious now. It's negative 1100, negative 1131. This might be like 500. No, it's not 500, but it's at least like 300, right? Yeah, it is at least 300. No, that might be 500. Hold on. Yeah, that's 450 blocks. That's pretty big. Schools didn't had mold in them. I'm the only one who isn't food poisoned. Mold doesn't make you poisoned. It doesn't taste good, but it shouldn't poison you. At least typically. Not advised to eat, but like, you know. That's why I don't get school lunches, man. I really have nothing to say here. I'm just gonna fill this in and just school lunches in Colorado. Why specifically Colorado, though? Like, what did Colorado do to offend you, personally? Loading. Or saving, actually. South Park. Fair enough. Never watched South Park. I'd say I'm not a cartoon guy, but I used to watch cartoons a lot, so can't really say that. Not a cartoon guy anymore. Perfect. I feel like I don't want to... I feel like I want to do a Dix. I feel like a Dix will be better. Is the entrance... Did I put the entrance at the front or the right? I feel like... Yeah, okay, I put it at the front. I mean, I'll probably have one on the right, but I put it at the front. Small is gonna be awesome, guys. Can't wait. I feel like I also might want to change the oak floor. I know it's a little bit late for that, but I don't know. It feels a little bit aggressive. Although maybe once I start to get things like actually furnished and stuff will be better. Also, the fact we're 9 episodes into this and we haven't even done any furnishing on the inside is kind of absurd. And we're still like maybe 3/4 of the way down the outside, or 2/3 maybe, if we're lucky. Depends how big I make it, right? It's only been 30 minutes, God. I feel like it's been, well, do I feel like it's been longer than that? I don't know anymore. This has been like a really weird week. Monday felt like really long, and then Tuesday felt like it just never happened, and I don't really know why. Like, I'm convinced there just wasn't a Tuesday. Alright, now it's time to do fun stuff. Make dicks in Minecraft. You can take that really out of context. Like, really bad. Anyway. I'm gonna try to make, like, a mini entrance point over here. I have a lot of space. This feels wider for some reason. Or am I just, like, going absurd? Okay, I'm just going absurd. Never mind. Does it take up that whole wall? I literally can't see. It does. Okay, well, that would make sense, I guess. But we shall, I don't know what, actually, keep building or something? I really don't know. Okay. I don't have to worry about making this look good, at least. That's like, well, I don't have to worry about making it line up, I should say. I probably do have to worry about making it look good. I'll just do here. Well, I'll push it this way a block. And I might still have to do some trolling. Hello, Samuel. Dead chat, you're dead. Guess I gotta go with sandstone walls. Well, I don't know if I want to actually... I don't know if I want to have that here. Because it might make sense to not... But I feel like I have to. Actually, I can make the walls like this. Hold on, I have an idea. Well, this might not work. Why did my dog just bark one time? Like, generally when a dog barks, it's more than one bark that you're gonna hear. This was not one of those cases. Okay, this works, but not exactly nicely. I don't really like the numbers with that, but that's fine. I can live with it. Okay, now my old, not my old, my new Dix, I want to say was like this, where it had some fancy stuff going on. I really don't know what was happening with it, to be honest. But I'm going to try to replicate that off the top of my head. Just have to throw that out there because, I don't know. So you think I'm cool. Blackwell looks like deep slate stone bricks. That's true. Or the, whatever the deep slate brick is. Yeah. It's kind of darker, though. It's got almost like a polished blackstone brick type of tone to it. Oh, that needs a base block, too. I'll probably make that brick, then, because brick and sandstone exist. Okay, what is this number? 16. That's easy enough to remember. I'll get over there, I swear. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna get over there. This thing is so freaking long. Imagine like you need to like take a trip to Kohl's and you're like, alright, let's go to Dick's, guys. Freaking you're gonna be walking literally for the rest of the day. Just trying to get to Kohl or Dick's, I mean, from Kohl's. Absolutely what? Ooh, that's a little bit low. I'll push it up a block then and not worry about it because if I worry about it then that's a problem, isn't it? Because it's not really going to matter how high it is on this. The fact that it's different is a little bit annoying, but I really don't care. I'm making a shopping mall and I'm making a Dick's Sporting Goods for it. Oh, that needs to come out another block. I forgot about that. Guess we're double layering. But, yeah, and then I'll make the exterior of it, and then that'll be the mall. At least how wide it is marked out, which means we could probably do parking lot, although let's be honest, who wants to make a parking lot this frickin' long? Like, nobody. That's why the hockey stadium is nice, because that has the parking garage next to it, and I can just make that an excuse for me not making a proper parking lot for it, which, I mean, it's in the middle of a city, so of course it's not going to have a proper parking lot, but whatever, man. Okay. Do it like this. I don't know if that works, but I mean, why not? Let's try it. And I think the sandstone will kind of wrap around it. Again, I don't know if this will work, but you don't know till you try, so we're trying, and probably failing. Although, hey, you never know, right? Hello, Alfie, I am playing Bedrock, yes. You don't play Survival. I do play Survival, but I'm not a huge Survival guy. I do have the Getting Every Achievement series, which I'll every once in a while throw at you, but generally I don't play a ton of Survival. I'm gonna make the actual front of this a little bit better because this looks weird. What if I actually made this go out like this and then head like that? That might be interesting. You don't know till you try. Part 2. How did I even break that? Like, what circumstances led that to become destroyed? I think I do like that better. Although I only have one side done, so that's really not exactly the sample size that I would prefer. I'd prefer a full sample size, usually. Although sometimes it really doesn't matter with Minecraft. Sometimes I can just, like, look at one part and be like, yep, that's good, but you still might change your mind after you try the whole thing. That's better, I think, than what it was. Also, it looks like a ton of field goals. Like, boop. I can't really outline it, but, like, you know, you see it, hopefully. Only 4 or 5 achievements to complete these achievements. Dang. Play adventure mode. Yeah, no, that's a whole other animal. Okay, let me mark out Dick's real quick. Yes, multiple. DICKS 4, and is it also 4? Oh, it's 3. Well, then I might try to get away with the C being 2. Because, you know, I don't know. I'm just cool like that. I don't know. It's gotta be like this, though. Not horribly hard, just a little strange. Oh, that... I think I like it on the higher half, although I really don't remember. I haven't made a K in a while. Which is actually really false. I made a lot of Ks recently. But, not in 3-block scale. Like that sometimes is cool, although not with that math. Nice, and then I need the little orange basketball hoop, which I'm gonna not really try on. I'm just gonna do that. There you go. Nice. That feels tall, though, for the sizing of it. I might just live with it. It's a little bit dark, I guess. Yeah, I wish I didn't have... I wish there was, like, a lighter green block that wasn't this. But Yeah, I don't think there is with the texture pack. Let me see. What does moss look like? Moss is probably not very usable, as I anticipated. Yeah, that's the texture pack. Again, if I wasn't in a texture pack, we wouldn't be having these issues. Ah, yes, perfect. That is a trippy looking block. Okay. It's the funny. Of course you'd go there, Moby. Of course you would, even though I've made several subtle jokes. What if I brought this up? I'm just gonna try bringing this up a block and see what it does. Yeah, no. Good to know. At least I tried. Graceful texture pack. I don't want to change texture packs because since this is kind of an entire city. There's somewhere, yeah. There's kind of an entire city over in this direction, which I'm not going to show the entirety of. But I mean, yeah, I've already kind of adjusted to this texture so much where I don't want to change it. If I was changing it, I'd go back to the original textures. I like the original textures better than this. Although I do get sandstone at my utilization as a better choice than it generally is, which is good. I do like that. Because sandstone is like such a perfect block. It's like literally perfect in this texture pack. Why isn't it always like this? They like brightened it up when they updated the textures, and it looks really bad. At least in my opinion. Probably doesn't exactly align with everybody's opinions, but I'm obviously the correct one. By the way, I'm joking. I don't really think it matters. I don't know. Do I want to make this centered? I feel like I do. I feel like the whole thing has been kind of symmetrical. So, other than the minor amounts of asymmetry. But, you know, we should keep it that way. It's faithful itself, just more pixels. Interesting. I didn't actually know that. I don't know what that... I did know what the texture pack was, in all fairness, so... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Also, quartz bricks look a lot better in this texture pack, in my opinion. I wasn't that far off from being in the right spot. I'll do this just so I know. Regime go for faithful. I would definitely like to try that texture pack, but again, in a setting where I haven't already adjusted so much to a texture pack, you know? Although I guess, like, I don't know, maybe that would be interesting to try in a world like, you know, even LN2, that'd be interesting. LN2 I really want to try with shaders. Like, I think that would look absolutely incredible. LN2 as a whole as a game is a really, really nice looking game. I mean, it's kind of dark. I can't really say it's beautiful because it's dark. But, like, you know, it's a really nice looking game as far as lighting is concerned. Other than the parts where there's literally no lighting. Which exist. It's not how that... Never mind, I don't even know what just happened. Oh, God, I can't... Ah, yes, sir, Samuel. Again, we'll see. I'm not a huge texture pack guy. I used to be kind of more, like, crazy with texture packs. But I feel like as I've been playing more and more Minecraft, I've just gotten so used to the old textures that I'm like, texture packs are cringe. Anyways, I'm gonna mark out the letters again, except these ones are gonna be actually good letters and not tiny 3-block letters. I also notice depending on what I'm building, I'll get these in different orders. Like if I'm doing roofs, I usually get stairs first, but if I'm doing letters, I usually do it in this order. I don't know why I didn't grab it in that order this time. Alrighty, I'm gonna actually make the letters as I do this, so I can get a feel for them, you know? That D, like, I really fight with, because I just don't like this, like, this just, like, really annoys me. I don't really know why, because it's not, it doesn't feel, like, I don't want to say aggressive enough, but, like, yeah, it doesn't feel, like, enough, although anything else looks dumb. This actually called looks cool. It's the, I can actually show you real quick. It is resource packs. It's that one, city texture pack. That's the icon too. That's I think redstone lamp, if I'm correct. I have to make sure that I'm right. Yeah, it is. Um, I'm from the secret cellar in your basement. No, I'm American, although I'm not gonna give much more information than that. I wanted to try that. That might work. I can live with that. And then S. I have a really, really cool looking S design that I came up with recently. Although I don't actually think it's perfect because of this part's weird, but it looks really good. Like, it still just kind of works, you know? Anyway, there it is. Dicks. Nice. Just finished recording, but I feel it's too small. Nice, but also not nice because it's too small. I mean, it is kind of small in general, although I can, if you want later when I'm done streaming, I can look at it. I'm not exiting the world because I don't want people to see what world I was on last because it's a secret and it involves not tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video is going to be awesome anyway, but involving a video that's going to hopefully be out sooner rather than later. Although hopefully I can get it like finished, the actual Minecraft portion of it by the end of this week. And then I probably should finish editing it fairly quickly. Like I could probably get it out next week, just depending on. Which next week will likely be a suburban house tutorial along with likely that or maybe a live stream, I'm not sure, instead of a tutorial day. But we'll see. I really can't give anything out yet. Because I don't know. I just don't know. Alpha 1 second floor also because I know a lot of you are going to be asking about that, so don't ask about it because I'm going to tell you right now. Don't have a date for it, won't have a date for it until, like, the week before it's out. I'd like to record it. I was going to record it tomorrow, but I don't have my notes ready. So I'm going to probably record it next week, and it'll probably be out the week after that. Although, depending on what videos I have ready and when, it might not be that way. Because I have some logo tutorials for NHL as well that I want to get out before the season ends. Which, ironically, are all teams that aren't even in the playoffs right now. And I'll probably also do the Cup final. Or the Cup winner, maybe, their logo before, even if it's out of alphabetical order. Unless it's Carolina, because I've already done Carolina. I think that's the only team I've done in the Final Four. Yeah, I'll do Dallas soon, though. Dallas is one of my next ones. This address live on stream gone sexual? What? I don't have a basement. Exactly, because it's a secret, and you don't know about it, and I'm in it. Indian, nice. Getting some diversity in here. I do love dicks. You got a problem with that? There's conduits and beehives for boxes and mini boxes. Actually, beehives as boxes are cool. Conduits I never thought of. Hold on, although did they float? Because I feel like they float. And I feel like that would ruin the entire purpose. They don't! Oh, you might be on to something, Ralph. They look a little strange, especially in this texture pack, but in general they look a little strange. Yeah, Moby, come on, stream. Please don't stream right now, though. I don't want to lose my viewers. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I feel like... No, okay, I got it. I got no. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I'm going to do... 25? That seems fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, cool. I might play Garden of Banban once more games are out and once, I don't know. I have not heard good things about it, though. Anybody here in the chat, like, what is Garden of Banban? Like, first game, I mean, was whatever. But how were the second and third games? Without spoiling it, please, because I don't really want to be spoiled. I'm just curious, because I've not heard... I heard some negative things from... I don't even know who told me. I just heard something negative, and I don't remember what it was, but I don't know anything about it fair enough. There's more myself than the next. Only a real episode from Matthew. I was actually going to do Revived today, and then I gave up and didn't. Well, I didn't give up, I just didn't, but... They kind of mean the same thing. I am Adore. Think about we consider your viewers, man. Probably. Well, not you, T-Jock. BRB, have fun, Ralph. But also, I'm joking. I really couldn't care less if Moby steals my viewers. I might cry a little bit, but not too much. No, the white one's not the two white one. It's the other white one. That's absolutely crazy. To translate, it means a birch door. I think. I don't know. Picture is the quality of the game. What picture? The black picture. Which game? You mean Garten of Banban? I'm gonna assume you do. I think 666 will work. No, wait, no, it won't. It'll be 665, won't it? 3. God dang it, it will be. That's fine. And again, I'm gonna do the shifted thing on this. I really actually like how that looks. Although I don't like the math that's kind of happening with this because it feels a little bit strange. Although I think an easy fix to that is just to add some white concrete pillars. Although I don't know if these will actually work because they'd have to... I can't say it doesn't work, though. Although I do need a top of also that. Actually, I'm going to use normal diorite slabs because I've been using them a lot on this build in general. As in, not the dicks, but the shopping mall. You know what I mean. Hopefully. Anyway. Kind of want to model a texture pack for Revived with that information. And also, one for LN2. Although LN2s wouldn't be crazy. Like, it might be changing a painting or two or changing the black concrete. Because the black concrete isn't black enough. I feel like LN2 specifically has... I mean, because, you know, LN2. I feel like it could be, like, you know... I feel like the black concrete, if it was literally just a void, I feel like that'd be better. Also, the glass. The glass isn't glassy enough. Oh, God. I could probably actually use a texture pack. I don't know. I might make one. I've thought about it, but it's just... Is it worth my time? Like, you know? You know what I'm saying, man? Like, I just don't know if it is. Also, how do you not know, Moby? Like, aren't you using the thing? Shouldn't you know what the texture pack is if you're using the texture pack? Again, these are feeling too thin. But if I do this, I think it's gonna look strange. Strange-ish. I almost wonder if, like, making them 3 thick and having them stick over the edge would be weird. Like that. 3 is too thick, though. What if I move this? Because I don't like the way it looks. I'm gonna be picky for a second here. Hey, ignore it. Or don't. It's completely up to you. I guess I could bring the gray concrete out on either side by one. If I do it, maybe, Bill. I mean, I'm not gonna disagree, T-Jock. I think it's 4 off either side. That's perfect. Exactly how I wanted it. 100%. Okay. Sigh of the day. That's not even in the right spot. I don't know how I managed that. Anyway. in the middle and then the side. Okay. I've made so many different letter designs recently. I don't know what's happening. This S being one of them. I want a bright color that'll stick out on this, but also not, like, ugly. I say as I pick up cobblestone stairs, that's funny. Maybe I want, like, a whiter stair, like quartz, because quartz isn't insanely white, but it's just white enough. I feel like I did, like, polish or something darker on the original. That looks strange. This is gonna probably look stupid, although I just want to see it. I want to try just to see what it does. I think in general, having that, like, have some sort of a curve won't be bad, because I have done that, like, recently in this city. Yeah, like, see, I kind of like that. That looks cool, although that does feel tall. Maybe I push the whole logo part down a block. Mine is not free. I know that. Currently live, Imagine Ralph. Nice, Neeks. I was gonna say Imagine again, but yeah. That's a lot of Imagines in a too short amount of time. Okay, I think this side will be working. Well, kind of. Okay, let's see. I want this to be... I'm just gonna make it 15 tall and way too across. That made no sense, but whatever. Oh, that wasn't even enough. It's 23 or something. I say as I do still not enough. That's still not enough. That's enough. I really don't care about naming the structures. It's whatever. Like G, B, C, O, R, like whatever, man. Just get it named. That looks pretty good. The white concrete's still throwing me off. What if I did pillared quartz just for fun? That does feel a bit better. I think that fits it better, yeah. I feel like there's not that many free ones on the store, though. That's what kind of sucks. Not much of the Minecraft store in general is free. No, my green concrete. I didn't even need that block. That block specifically didn't have a purpose in life. Okay, I'm gonna see if... Does that feel too short? I'll go one taller. I'll also bring this light gray back, just so I kind of get a feel for the connection. That's perfect. Exactly where I wanted. I've had multiple issues with that, and I feel like there was another thing. With trapdoors and iron bars, I think, when I originally made Act 3, I remember really having a tough time understanding how the logic of it worked. But, I mean, hey, whatever. God, that old Act 3 makes me feel old. Like that was forever ago. I'm kind of mad that I made Act 3 when I did, though. Hold on, let me count this. 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like it's 25. I mean, I don't think the timing of it was bad, but just, like, in general... in general, it kind of sucked because, why did I bring that out to there and stop it? That doesn't make any sense. Because in general, like, you know, I was just starting to, like, you know, I was okay at building. I could build that without failing too hard. But also, like, I did make the windows the wrong size, and then I realized that not entirely too long after I had made that they were not the size that they should have been. And I really obviously couldn't fix it, so I had to but also, if my voice was, you know, deeper than that, I guess that would have been a better argument. But I would not have wanted, you know, such a popular thing to have my cringy voice when it was good. I mean, yeah, it still does, but it wasn't good, I guess, is the distinguishing factor. At least for me. I think a lot of people probably don't have a problem with it, but for having rebuilt it now, I'm like, man, it really does suck, especially comparing them. Yeah, Agriville. So it's really good. But yeah, that would be nice, Nathan. 4 blocks in the front? What do you mean, which part? There's a lot of parts you could make 4 blocks. Talking about the window, the yellow section. The yellow section, I made it big. I think I made it 6. I think. Which, it was really fat, and I actually did end up having to trim it down a little bit. At some point I did, because I didn't like it. Although it was a lot later on, and it caused some really awkward geometry. But it worked, so I wasn't really going to start complaining. But I did trim it down, because it felt really fat. Yellow room. Make it as big as you want. I mean, just think about what the center should be. Do you want it a 1 or a 2 block center? I think that's the first question you need to ask yourself. In my case, with reusing it in Alpha 3, a 1 block center would have been better. But in general, but also, like, that wouldn't have worked because I do the 4x3 windows instead of the 3x3. So I was basically in a hole either way, and I'd have an issue. But I think the 2 blocks does kind of work better in general. I feel like adding orange to this somewhere. So I added orange somewhere. Alright, well now we have... Let's see how long it is now, just for fun. Negative 1204... Hold on, let me actually get... Yeah, it's kind of long. $685, so that would be... That'd be 520 blocks. You know, that's kind of long. That makes the hockey stadium look small, man. Like, God. This thing's massive. No complete with a certain point, bruh. I might have, but I might not have. Ah, yeah, most likely. W's all around. I'm gonna literally start throwing things. Like, this is not very nice. Okay, wait, let me make sure this is actually 25. 78 to... Yeah, it's 25. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And then I'm gonna place the pillar courts off the side of this, just so I know whenever I actually end up doing this. Throw W's? Not exactly. What was it? Why do you always ask this question, Gomgo? Why do you freaking care so much? Like, man... I see everything in my server. Just because I see it doesn't mean I know what it is. I'm gonna, like, read it and then not acknowledge it because it doesn't matter enough for me to. Why do you have to always be like, well, what was it then? Like, nobody... Why would anybody remember that? Man, I got better things to do. Throw M's? I might throw M's. M&M's. Anybody want to tell him what I said earlier in the stream? Anyone tell Nathan, I mean, what I said earlier? Or was nobody paying attention? Probably nobody was paying attention. Because I'm not repeating it. I don't feel like repeating it right now. You're really pushing your luck, Gamga. You're really pushing it. Val, that's not quite the answer I was anticipating, but okay. I guess I am gonna have to repeat myself. Don't know, simply. Thank you, Gamga. Val, that was floor 1, you bozo. Oh, I just slept through the whole thing. I was like, why didn't it give me the block? But he specifically asked for the upstairs. You're spreading false information. I always use full blocks here, but I'm gonna do this not this time. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Alrighty. I feel like the orange should also be on the other side, but it kind of wouldn't fit. That's also kind of true. Well. Anywho, okay, well now I have a whole, like, boxed in. I really don't know what you want from me here. New version, and it's not even close. The old version wasn't horrible for its time. New one, I think, that's what makes Alpha 1, the remake, different than the other ones, is it was like a visual upgrade, too. It's just better to look at. Which, pre-Alpha was kind of the same, actually. Pre-Alpha, I think, was the only other one that was, like, looking at it, it was, you know, visually better. Sure, it's not that bad, Ralph. Come on now. I think the only one that actually there is a question for it would be Alpha 2. My new Alpha 2, I just have troubles, like, actually coming to terms with the way it looks. Although it's not really bad, it's just, it doesn't, like, work the way I want it to, you know? Okay, luck rate did go above it. I had to just check. Thank you, Nathan. Yeah, definitely the new versions are improvements for sure. Ooh, that, I might want that on the block over just so it lines up. Well, actually, hold on. Again, I'm gonna go check the other side. Alrighty, Ralph. I'll probably end the stream in like 10 minutes or something, and if you're still alive, then I'll pop in and look at it. Okay, so it is lined up with the outside light gray row, so I'll make that the same. The one thing, Nathan, also about like the remakes in general, kind of, but not really. I guess just like the improvement of my building that kind of shows in those remakes is like with LN2, you can really see it because like the door sizes and some details and stuff have changed, even like between second and third chapter, which really I don't think my building has improved that much between them. Like you can still see some like visual improvements with the doors even. Like the doors in chapters 1 and 2 are just kind of flat blank, typically I think brown terracotta rectangles. with fences on them. Now I'm actually kind of detailing them a little bit more, and the sizing is changing, and it's just like, the doctors, so far the hospital looks way better than the school did. Like, and I've absolutely like rampaged on that. I'm already to the part where this is really random. I'm already to the part where there's the vending machine where you have to take the soda can and throw the soda at the button, which I know maybe like 3 people will know what I'm talking about, but whoever does, like, I rampaged through the first little bit of it. Absolute doggy. That's crazy. All right, I don't know what to put here. Although it's a circle. That's really trippy. Oh my god, you have like 3 different circles happening here. That's weird. Anyway. No, Val, you cannot. The hospital of doctors. Yeah, I was, because the guy that the boss is called the doctor. So I was like, the doctor's place. Also, Val, you're a mod. You should know better. Before you say another word, I should say, you should know better. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't care, because that's mean. I don't think, in my opinion, it doesn't matter in a specific area where not everybody is. Like, in an area where everyone is sure, whatever. But in a situation where where not everybody is, just don't. I think JM and I were having that discussion. Like, just don't in my chat. That's, I think, top 5 quickest ways to lose mod. I'm just gonna say that. Again, if it's okay to you, whatever. I don't, I'm not gonna be like, no. But not in my chat, Like, there's an extent to where it doesn't matter specifically if it's okay for you. It's not okay for the chat as a whole. Ah, see, but I can do that. Don't test it, Val. Don't test it. TSMC's roof is a little too steep. That's my only complaint with his, although his isn't bad in general. Although I feel like it's almost too big. Let's just say he tested it, and yeah, let's just say he tested it. I expect to see a Discord DM when I check Discord after stream. Gonna say that. With all due respect. I'm probably not gonna join it, Ralph. At least not till I'm done. And even if I do join it, I'll probably literally will just look at your world and then leave because I have stuff to do. I'm gonna fly all the way back over to the coast. This is like a journey, man. It's like a whole trek from side to side. I've never seen the show, T-Juck. I'm not gonna give it back on command, Gamga, but I'm not gonna say no either. So take what you will out of that sentence, but yeah. Well, I'm not. Let me word it this way instead. I'm not gonna give it back after I just timed out a mod. that kind of, something about that just doesn't feel normal in my head. I don't think it's an actual show. T-Jock, I swear to God. Well, I shouldn't do that, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I have not seen the movie trailer yet. I will watch it soon, although, yeah. Later, but in the most complicated way possible. Exactly. Because I'm complex like that. All right, so now how do I want to work with the back? I could have like maybe like these two be something. I don't know, mini golf course. I'm feeling a mini golf course. I really want to make a mini golf course. And then maybe like the arcade will kind of, I don't know, share some space with some other thing, and then we'll have some awkward shapes and stuff happening, which is fine. Although, let me make the boundaries for at least Hot Topic, because Hot Topic is probably going to be bigger than the Nike store. So, you know what, T-Jock? Same difference. I have made a little bit of pixel art, if your question is, have you? I've honestly... I used to be so bad at it. Um, I don't have a playlist, I don't think, but if you somehow find it, the Arizona Coyotes NHL logo that I made like 5 years ago, it's just bad. It's just bad. There's not a whole ton else to say other than it's bad. And then if you compare it to whatchamacallit? If you compare it to like the recenter NHL logos, like even the Blue Jackets. The Blue Jackets, I'm gonna be honest, when I made it, I didn't like it. But after looking back at it, it's like really, really accurate. Again, not to be like, oh yeah, I'm the greatest builder, but like for NHL logos, like that was a lot better than I thought I was gonna do. And same with the Flames. I think the Flames is my favorite I've done. But Blue Jackets, other than the blue being not the right shade, but I can't really do anything about that. I think it's like pretty much perfect. I have old ones. I gotta see if I can pull out the old 360 and copy them onto some world and compare them with the new ones, which I've actually never made Seattle. Which that'll be a fun one to do. I've made Vegas. This was when Vegas's logo existed. I want to say it was right when Vegas became a team, or right when their logo was shown. It was because it wasn't like that recent. I remember it would have been a long time ago, but I don't remember. It clearly had to have been at least 2018. Everything, T-Jock. Would have parents. I'm still bad at it. I mean, you'll get better with practice. It's kind of just the biggest thing with pixel art is like getting the curves right. Because if you don't get the curves right, it screws up. But like you kind of got to see the depth in it almost. But figure out how to make it flat. I think turning a 3D image into a flat image is harder than taking a flat image and, well, I guess turning into a 3D image. Because that isn't really that hard. But 360? Yes, we do. It's somewhere buried. I don't know where, but it's somewhere. I have to ask my parental figures, because I feel like my father knows where it is, although I don't know. We have too many freaking consoles, so it kind of just like got thrown away, or not thrown away. We have, yeah, because I still have the PS4 out as well, because I still sometimes need it. Well, I haven't used it in a while. I do need it technically, but I haven't used it for the intention. It just increased. I didn't think it could increase much more. Music that I can search for the video on your channel easy with the PC. Imagine. I can't agree with that statement, Val. Anyway. Also, I meant no. I had no shade with that. That just came out really shaded. Why did I not? Oh, because that. Okay. Ignore. I shouldn't have extended that one. That was the one I didn't want to extend. Wait, no, that was the one I wanted to extend. Never mind. I'm delusional. It's okay. We got it. Oh my god. I'm okay. To be fair, I guess, I mean, concept arts are technically 2D. Any art is 2D. That is drawn, I should say. Like any digital or, I guess, paper art is 2D, technically. Sculptures are not. Because I know somebody's... Well, I guess you could make 3D paper sculptures. I did one. I gotta actually make sure before the end of the year that that wasn't absolutely annihilated out of existence. Because that very well might have happened. Because I forgot to, yeah, I forgot to actually grab it. Yeah, his builds are insanely detailed. I've seen a few of them, but I haven't gone crazy looking at them. But yeah, he's wild with the detail. I really want to like make my museum detail, not like that insanely detailed, but like more detailed than my average Hello Neighbor build. Although probably for the tutorial, if I make a tutorial on it, it'll be just dummied down because that would take like 4 times the time to get the texturing how it is, because it do be that way. Although I'd obviously talk about it. Well, do we want to end here? Do I want to at least like box some things? It's been 80 minutes. Yeah, he has some interesting choices. I will say that with the most respect. I don't know what I want to use for this, so I'm gonna just use cobblestone because cobblestone at least defines it enough. And be like, yep, this is the spacing. This would be long for a mini golf course, though. I guess I could throw a bowling alley in here, too. Maybe you have one side mini golf, one side bowling, and then they disconnect or something? I don't really know. This would be good as an outlet as well. Yeah, because that probably is too big for a mini golf alone. Well, I don't know, man. Maybe bowling could take up like a wall or so, and then, mini golf can have the rest of the space. There's a place near me that has that. Maybe not actually. No, the place I'm thinking of does have bowling alley in it, but doesn't have mini golf. I saw someone talk about him in years. That's true. Building custom Federal Terminal Diner. Maybe, Ralph. It depends on a lot of things. Because I do also have my custom for now, too. Depends on if I can get the time. Alright, T-Jock. That's crazy. There's some of my builds you do when I'm done, they look bad. We're making simple is crazy. Cool, I don't know. I just don't know. You gotta find the right blocks, right? You can't, I'm gonna use the textures with this texture pack. You can't, use red concrete and block of raw copper and, be like, oh yeah, this will look great. Well, actually, those two aren't, that was a really bad example. You can't use, okay, let's use a better one. You can't use, mud brick and raw copper and be like, yeah, those will look great together. It's about finding blocks that kind of fit its scheme. What did I just do? I did something recently, I think. Was it LN2? I think it was LN2. Was it? Wait. Yeah, it was. I'm using, not going to work in this texture pack, but red nether brick, nether wart, crimson nylium, and netherrack. And it actually works pretty well. It could be better, but, for what I'm trying to get out of it, it is working pretty well. Things that blend together and things that not necessarily blend together, things that either contrast each other well or, blend well. But also, you want to make sure that if you're having, I guess in the color scheme, if I want, these types of colors, let's say I have calcite in there, because calcite has, a blue tint. You don't want a ton of calcite, right? You'd only want it to kind of be highlights, almost. It's kind of just the amount of things as well. It's not too hard once you kind of get the hang of the blocks and stuff. Hold on, let me find a good spot for the outro. I'll do the over by what we were doing at the beginning, because that seems like the best part. Well, that's where I'm going to end this stream. It is that time, unfortunately, yes. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you guys did enjoy this video as I save this into the playlist as per usual, just for everyone in the chat so they are aware. No stream tomorrow. It'll be like a 3-minute video. I don't even know how. It might not even be 3 minutes. I don't know. I forget how long it is. But there will be streams again for the weekend. Typical schedule. God dang it, why did live chat move? Have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.